check into surf camp for 2 days, so we decided to spend a night in Lisbon and a day in Sintra. And looking back on how we spent our in-between days when we were traveling made me think about how we handle transition periods in our lives. So traveling, all three of us had pretty big suitcases, and we were lugging around Lisbon, lugging around Sintra. And if you know anything about traveling Europe, it's such a pain lugging around your suitcases because it's so many cobblestone streets and so many stairs. But despite of the chaos of traveling around, we went to Azores, we went to Porto, we went to different places, we were just chatting, laughing, and making memories in between. Out in the big grand scheme of things, I'm in a major transition in my life right now. A lot of times when a big event is about to happen, when either you're graduating, your career change, or you're moving somewhere, the time before may seem insignificant. It could kind of feel like letting one thing happen and you're just letting time pass. But here's what I'm realizing. The waiting season matters. The things you do in the interim before the big things happen actually shape who you become when you get there. First day in Lisbon. We're so hyper-focused on the result, the outcome, the destination, but what if the journey to it matters just as much? If who we become during the transition is just as important as where we end up. During these 2 transition days, we weren't just waiting around. We decided to spend the day in Sintra to explore Lisbon, to make the most of our time in between. We could have just sat at the airport or stayed in the hotel, but we chose to engage with the transition. I think about my life right now. I'm in transition between college and whatever comes next, between building communities and figuring out what I want to create, between knowing who I am and knowing what to do with that knowledge. And instead of just waiting for the real part of my life to begin, maybe I just need to engage with this transition period.
We're on our way to Sintra. We're gonna meet Hannah when she's there. She missed her flight, so. We made it.
The journey truly matters, and who you do it with matters too. My friends made dragging suitcases up Portuguese hills into an adventure. They turned transition to connection, and that's what I want to remember about this season of my life.
Tuk-tuk tour of Sintra.
So don't feel like that transition time you're in right now is worthless. Like you just want to get to that end result or that one destination. Because that journey truly does shape you, and who you're with matters. And that in-between moments sometimes are where the real growth happens. So again, if you're dealing with these same questions or you want to chat about it, feel free to comment and we can keep the conversation going. And I'll see you next time. Bye.